Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsty. I make content on motherhood, holistic nutrition and wellness, home birth, breastfeeding. Just about 2 weeks ago, we had the birth of our son at home. It was our second home birth, so if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out. I'm talking quietly because I have our toddler here sleeping, and if you hear any newborn sounds, that's our baby boy. But anyways, I wanted to make this video and talk about placenta encapsulation. This is my second time taking my placenta. I had a great experience the first time consuming my placenta in pill form, so I want to do it a second time. This time, right after birth, my birth team made me a smoothie, a regular smoothie with strawberries, bananas, collagen, I think they put in it, raw Carabao milk, and then they cut up a piece of my placenta. So that was really nice right after birth. And then they took my placenta, encapsulated it, they sent it back, and then they also made placenta balm, which you can use on different things like wounds, scars. I have a little bit of psoriasis, so I'm going to try it on that, and I'm very excited. A bio patch too, which you can use on like an open wound, which is really cool. I've never had that before. And then again, an umbilical cord keepsake. But like I said, I had a really great experience. The most notable things for me were I kept up and had an oversupply of my milk. I felt good energy-wise. I was really tired in the beginning-ish, but once I started taking my placenta, I feel like my energy and mood levels kind of evened out. I feel like it really helped with stabilizing my hormones again. And everyone has a different experience taking their placenta, but this was just my experience. I'm also very intentional about what I eat and what I consume while pregnant. I of course let myself have treats, but if you go back in my videos, you see the type of things I eat, supplements, and just preparation I do while pregnant and preparing for labor. So I'm very intentional about my protein intake, just eating quality sourced proteins, making sure I'm keeping up with my iron intake, which is really important. A lot of people have low iron while pregnant, which is really important to keep your iron levels up so that you don't hemorrhage after, and for your energy levels. So eating organic as much as possible. Okay, and when you start taking your placenta, you have to be a little bit aware. So basically what I learned and what I did the first time taking my placenta was to take 1 or 2 at a time at first and build up to about 4 capsules a day, and try not to take any more than that, but 1 to 2 capsules to start out in the morning, and then track and see how you feel. So just really go off of how you feel throughout the day. It might take a few days to build up to a full dosage, and then having those first few days to see how you feel on the capsules. So just making sure and checking in with yourself and seeing how your mood is, how your energy is, even your milk supply. But also, when you start taking your placenta, don't use it as a substitute for eating adequate amounts for yourself to replenish your own nutrients and minerals, and then also especially if you're breastfeeding, to make sure that you are keeping up with your milk supply, because eating adequately is really important, and staying hydrated. So that's not a substitute for food and hydration. So if you're pregnant right now or want to become pregnant in the future, I would do my own research on placenta encapsulation, or say you want to freeze your placenta and just use it in smoothies, whatever the case may be. I would do my own research on it, but also just be mindful that there's no quote unquote, I can't do quotes because I'm nursing my baby right now, but there's no scientific evidence for health benefits, but that's because there's no point in putting money into what the benefits of placenta encapsulation are. Just know that it is an ancestral practice. Many cultures and people have been doing it for years and years and years, but like I said, there's no monetary benefit for like a medical institution or scientists to put money into whether or not there are health benefits to placenta encapsulation or just consumption. So I would keep that in mind. Okay, and sorry for the weird angle switch, but I just want to be hands-free while I'm nursing. But while I continue to make videos on postpartum and just my experience this second time around, I'm going to do a little bit of an update each time on how I'm feeling, if I'm still taking my placenta and capsules, and how many I have left, how many I'm taking each day, and just the differences that I notice. I didn't do it for my first time around because I didn't make that many videos postpartum for after our daughter was born, so I do want to do that this time. I love placenta encapsulation and the practice of it, and then also make sure that you're using a service or a doula or a midwife or whoever you find that is actually trained in this. You want to make sure that you have someone that knows what they're doing, especially because there's this whole sanitation concern and process when drying out your placenta. So you want to make sure it's someone that knows what they're doing, to make sure you look into their credentials and whatnot. But I'm definitely curious if anyone who is pregnant right now or wants to become pregnant, if you're interested in placenta encapsulation or consumption, and what is drawing you towards it and what might make you hesitate about it. Hopefully I answered some of your questions. I've had people ask me some questions on placenta encapsulation, and how I felt and what my experience was, how much it cost, etc. So in the US, in Tampa, it costs around I think $200, and then the same thing here in the Philippines. So similar for both, and you want to be paying around that amount because you want to make sure that it's someone who knows what they're doing, has done it many times before, is making sure that the process is clean and sanitary. So you don't want to be paying for someone that's a little cheap. You should find that a little bit weird, so just make sure that you are aware of that when you're looking for someone or a service to do it. You can look up placenta encapsulation near me, or just the city or area that you're from, and it'll usually populate that. But again, did it in Tampa and did it here in the Philippines, and it is around the same price. Anywho, hopefully that was helpful. I am about 2 weeks postpartum. I can't believe that our baby made his appearance almost 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow will make 2 weeks. So very excited and just grateful for our newborn bubble. It's a little bit different after you have one kid, because like once you have your first kid and then you have more kids, I feel like the newborn bubble feels different because you still have your older one to take care of. So it's just different. Not in a bad way though, but yeah, she's doing a great job, so I'm very proud of her. And I wanted to share my experience on all the placenta stuff. So hopefully you found this helpful. If there are any other postpartum topics you'd like me to talk about, including breastfeeding, baby infant sleep, I know those are hot topics and can be controversial, but I'd love to share my experience and opinion on that if you're interested. And anyway, I'm going to be making more postpartum videos and vlogs and whatnot, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more motherhood, postpartum, holistic nutrition, wellness, lifestyle vlog content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.